Welcome to the Outside Media Group, top tier, mid. There's no biases here. And tonight, me and Caleb, we're gonna just have another chop it up session, man. What's going on with you, Caleb, man? What's going on?
Man, I don't know what's in the air right now. Me and 540 Dre under the weather, man.
Man, this
But
shit is weird, man. I'm telling you, chemical
how that
trails,
shit happen
man.
at the same time, though.
It's that chemtrail shit, yo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what the fuck going on. I'm in VA, this motherfucker in Texas, with this street hams loving ass. And
Back.
goddamn it, and motherfuckers under the weather. So, but fuck it, we got a lot of shit we got to talk to. So we're gonna fight through this shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, Dre, man. I was coming home from work, and I dead ass. I seen a dude jump over a fence and get knocked out. So Prez might be telling the truth, yo.
Hey, yo, whose story do
Oh,
you believe more? Listen, whose story do you believe more, his or the Rome DMV story?
man, it's difficult, man, because I don't really like. I don't like to believe anything that I get from the Rome DMV news source. He just over the time he's proven to not be the most reliable when it comes to news. But I mean, looking at the pictures, and I'm looking at it right now. You feel me? It's kind of difficult to think because, like, say you jump over that bitch and you hit the concrete face first, right? How do you get turned over with your leg under you?
That's a fact. He's stretched out. He's got that. That's a boxer pose. Excuse me.
That
Yeah, that's a
motherfucker look
boxer
like he finna be crucified for our sins. Like,
right there, yo. I'm telling. That's a boxer pose. That's that. Got caught with that straight. You just lean all the way back,
I was
yo.
about
You
to say
got
right
uppercut.
there, he laid out like he ready for the chalk outline and shit.
Yeah, yeah. He took the Nest T plunge, yo. That's that old shit right there, yo. That's I'm not hearing that, yo. That's an altercation right there. That's not no jumping over no goddamn fence or nothing like that. Yo, I might put this up in the YouTube joint so people can hear what we talking about too.
Hey,
But
yo. Hey. So let me ask this, Dre. I understand that from the sounds of it, it was unrelated to Prez Mafia's shady business practices of recent.
no,
But
actually, what I heard was it is related to it. See, listen, all right, cat out the bag. Yeah, we listened to the joint right before the show. I seen the joint to come out. It might be real, might be fake. Who knows? But the way he's describing the shit, it kind of looked like he might have got three pieced and laid out. He's on his back. That looked like you got three pieces laid out. But dude said it was something about some goddamn it deposits and he knew the people. I did some bounty hunter work and just go ahead and bing bing and collect. But we don't know. We don't know what's real if this is
if that is
proven
the
to be.
case, man, somebody go be with New Jersey Twork at all times right now.
Man, I don't think Twerk really gonna have that problem. You know what I'm saying? He's like he can defend himself, man. Now Prez, they say Prez ain't, you know what I'm saying, I'm like 5'5" or something like that. So he might have got the old 1-2 treatment real quick and
I'm about to
slept out.
say, be prepared for the inevitable angle. Always, oh, you got all these gun bars. Well, where was your gun then? Like,
Nigga, you was still what you think about stealing rhymes, so that nigga was still in your face or you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I mean? You
that's tough.
stole your man's bars, then your man got you stole or something, you know, anything, you know what I mean? But
Hey, everybody pull up Tom Battle and Blade Brown Prez Mafia bar. Everybody be ready.
oh yeah, most definitely. There's gonna be a bunch of those.
Oh yeah, I
You
already
know,
know.
there's
Hey
gonna be a
yo,
bunch. You best believe that. But
you know,
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere that Sirius Jones, goddamn it, James. But James tweeted something about karma catches up with people, and I put a goddamn gift like nigga, what you talking? That was instant karma for him talking shit about touching QP. He leave from doing the goddamn recording and get the instant karma. So I guess once it happens to you, you do see it. So I don't know, but I know it's somewhere. Serious Jones, Jams,
We
Bill
got
Collector,
more people getting stolen. Jim, Sirius Jones, Prez, and fucking Dose.
those Knicks. I know all these guys. Well, a lot of these didn't go to sleep. That's why I only put a couple of people in there. These are guys that went to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Rome DMV too. I heard you took a little daydream real quick. You know what I mean?
Facts. Hey, yo,
But
we was talking
you
about him a minute ago, man. What are we doing with Twork, man?
ain't doing nothing with twerk. What you mean? Tell the ticket draw. Everybody can be mad.
Choked
Listen,
again, dog. Again.
listen. What does that matter?
Dre, he has more battles that he's choked in than he does battles that he hasn't choked in. He has almost as many chokes. Like he has almost half as many chokes as he has rounds.
Where was his battle and who was he battling?
I
It
don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
I know
Listen, listen. It
Paladin
doesn't
does.
matter about anything. I just wanted to know who it was.
I don't even know who he was battling, but I know Hollow there because Hollow had it on live and shit.
Well, I seen Swave Sever had said something about it on Twitter earlier and shit. And he was like, Prez Mafia get knocked out, Twerk still choking. What's good in battle rap? You know what I'm saying?
I'm about to
So
say they you see they let their foot off the gas of the Restore Order campaign, and you see what happened.
true, it could look like that, but is Restore Order really doing anything? You're just bringing light to it. Everybody else gonna bring light to the same situation, so it is what it is. I mean, as long as they getting talked about it, are they really losing?
I mean,
Ain't nobody listen.
hey,
Twerk done stole so many deposits. Press Mafia done stole so many deposits. A lot of people done stole so many deposits and no show, and they still getting booked. So nothing is stopping nothing, man. It's still gonna go down regardless.
I don't know,
And
man.
back to
I
Twerk.
mean, it seemed like the fuck shit calmed down for a little bit.
But see what they got to do with this choke shit. This is becoming an epidemic for certain people. Is you got to charge them by round. This is what I'm not paying you to battle. I'm paying you per round. They have to implement a performance clause. They
And
have to because it's like, damn, I don't want to battle, but I got the money. If I no show, it's gonna make me look fuck. I'm just go out here and say anything. Fuck it. Like, nah, man. Like the first round, your first round is basically paid for. The other two is gonna be a part of your performance contract. So you give me 1 round, you got a deposit. You fuck up them last 2 rounds, you get a percentage off them motherfuckers. What
yeah,
you think about that?
I'm about to say. I mean, I feel like let me say, and I know it's like the age old argument. Oh, they won't do it. You know what I mean? Then you don't book them. But I mean, about to say if that happens, I feel like there's gonna be certain names we don't see on nearly as many cards anymore.
Yeah, but you gotta think Milltown Blow did this a long time ago. He had the performance clause in contracts, and motherfuckers killed them. But now people starting to see why he was doing it because after a while, you just don't want to be the platform. Just I'm going to get a bag. That's it. Something that's gonna make a motherfucker respect your platform, other than getting views. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody can get views. You can get viral off a quick shenanigan on your platform, and then everybody backtrack.
Hell
What you
yeah.
think about
I mean, I think it would be dope for whoever does it, you know what I mean? But I just don't see many leagues doing it personally. I don't think they're gonna end up doing that because they're gonna be, oh man, that would just cause some hassle that we don't need and whatnot. Like I don't see URL doing it personally. They value
it?
star power too much over. consistency.
And see, that's why the what are we doing with anybody is a dumb question because none of the leagues are together. There's like they're not a union. The battle rappers aren't a union, so there's no set laws and punishments and certain codes to go by. So it doesn't matter if this one league don't fuck with you, it's all these other leagues that's gonna book you.
Yeah. And I mean that kind of fucks up the game, but shit. I
I mean,
mean,
it is what
they
it
don't
is.
they don't listen, man. They don't listen. At the end of the day, that's what it is. But to say, I understand that a lot of these people are on the outside looking in when it comes to running a league and shit. Oh, they're just media, but you got to realize, man. Some people, I mean, they might know things you don't know. People just gotta you gotta put the ego aside, man.
Yeah, just work together, make it all the business in. You ain't gotta fucking take together. You ain't gotta do nothing together. Just these are the rules. These are the law of battle rap, and all the leagues gotta come together to make these laws.
Exactly. But
But
I mean, so I say it again. Stop booking Twerk right now, but it's not really gonna do any good for me to say that.
it's not. It really don't matter because he's gonna be a draw. You know what I mean?
Saw someone say today. One of the homies sent me a message, and he was like, "For real, yo." Like somebody said that they pay Twerk because he is a draw, and they pay him because that one round is worth fucking up the other two rounds. That one round that he's really good in is worth it. I'm like, oh,
nah,
okay.
nah. See, that's some super fan shit. I ain't gonna. I'm not gonna get disrespectful like that, but that's some super fan shit right there. I've never heard no shit like that before. Never. But hey yo, the URL is feeling the pressure from RBE, man. They made their first announcement that it's definitely solidified that Cassidy will be on the URL in 2019. What's your thoughts on that, sir?
Um, I'm not excited, honestly. I've never been a big Cassidy fan, and the last time I saw him battle, I wasn't very impressed personally.
I
I
mean,
mean, I
do you
think
think it's a
it's a strategic business move because it's gonna draw eyes to their platform, but I don't know if it's gonna produce a quality battle. Say that.
um? See, obviously you don't know the history between him and Goods. Then
I
there's
mean,
history.
history. I understand history, but like history doesn't always equate to a good battle. You know what I mean?
Oh
Rex and
no,
isn't a good
this is
battle.
personal. No, this is personal. And you say Rex and who?
Rex and Reed, we just saw that. I mean, there's a bunch of personal like going back and forth battles that weren't good battles. Rex and K Shine.
Did
Um,
you want to see it though?
I mean, I was willing to watch it. I wasn't a fan of
Okay,
the
that's it.
falsehood
Listen,
personally, but
all right. I'm speaking from URL point of view right now. You know what I'm saying?
uh,
I'm speaking from their point of view. We booking the battles that y'all want to see. This is it. The Goods. They've been beefing up online. They've been tweeting each other about who won and who lost back in the day. There was no tapes. There's no files. So this is
uh,
one of the battles they gonna put out there. They gonna. This is one that they want. You know what I'm saying? They starting
think
to put
that's
that
gonna be a.
bag down.
You think that's gonna be a Summer Madness 8 battle?
I'm thinking they gonna have a night of main events in 2019 early, the first quarter, and that's probably
This
gonna be
also makes you wonder something, man. It makes me wonder a couple of things. First off, how did they get this to happen? You know what I mean? RBE has had their angel investors or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Has URL gotten one of those, or what was there actually some truth to that whole URL's making a lot of bread off these pay per views thing, and that's how they're
well,
affording this?
they've been making good money off of pay-per-views, man. Summer Madness too, man. What the fuck, man? He damn near threw. He made it, almost made it rain, man. Come on, man.
No,
He's
I'm
been
just
making
saying
money.
because you know with the whole Strike 2.5 card, they basically tried to present all of these accusations as false. You know what I mean? So I mean, I
It might
understand.
not have been to that magnitude of the 2.5, but they making good money. They making great money off those pay-per-views, man.
Hey,
Plus, they
yo,
got pay-per-views in small venues is generating the same revenue as the big ones. So the smaller the venue, the less overhead, the more profit. So they've been dropping about they drop about how many events has it been this year? The good end of
um,
five, right?
see,
Five or more.
there's been Smack Volume 2, Survivor Series 1, Survivor Series 2, um, Born Legacy Supreme 2, Initiation, Gnome, and Summer Madness. So that's 7.
All on pay-per-view.
Yes.
Now that's some cake. They making cake. You know what I'm saying? RBE shifted. It's like, yo, you gotta get the fans what you want. I mean, what they want. You know what I'm saying? Smacking up. They just thought that they could just set the tone and set the trend, and this is what it's gonna be. Y'all gonna do what we say. I think RBE putting pressure on them because they actually giving the fans what they want and doing it quickly. Hey, yo, they releasing their battles very fast now.
That's a fact. What's the release date? Has it already dropped? Los and Head Ice.
The announcement trailer came out, but I do not have it. I can't remember the date right now.
How to say? ARP has said on Twitter that the next one is going to be in the fans' hands, whether they want to see B Dot and Swave or Danny and Pat stay.
Oh man, you best believe that's gonna be Beat I Swave.
I don't know, man. I mean,
Beat I Swave was like one of the most debatable battles.
I'm not I'm about to say I'm not mad at that, but I think they both had strong argument for Battle of the Night. You know what I mean? I definitely like, I wouldn't be mad at seeing either of. I understand they got to get the King Los out there first, the Murder Mook out there first. That's their big ticket shit. But I mean, after that, I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, I'm not mad at anything at this point.
Yeah,
And
you're
they're
right, because
already
they getting them out pretty
here on the
fast.
next card. That's fire.
Yeah, but Cassidy on the URL. I'm hearing Rum Nitty's name coming out of a lot of people's on their
Oh,
Twitters or whatever. So what you think Cassidy versus Rum Nitty and then probably Goods or something? Or what you think about that?
I think Rum Nitty might him badly. Rum Nitty is one of the most dangerous battle rappers right now. I understand that Cassidy a slouch, but for someone that like really does this, you know what I mean? Like most of the time, like when the industry guys have to battle like one of the top guys at the time, it doesn't go great for them. Hollow and Joe Budden, Disaster and Cannabis, things like that. You know what I mean? But I mean, I'm not mad at them for for setting it up. You know what I mean? They to that would be a good. I feel like that would be a battle that would get a lot of views.
Yeah, that's a fact though. But
Hey, yo, Dre, man,
oh
I got something, man. Let's take a step back and talk about the smaller leagues. You know what I mean? For a sec, few topics. First off, I want to talk about I mean, we didn't do much of a recap. I want to give a quick recap for the EBL had a card this past Friday, man. Um, I mean, I know you for a little portion of it, but how did you feel about it, Dre?
I got there at the room warmer battle, so I really wasn't impressed with what I was hearing at the time, but I kind of had to run and do something real quick. So I'm pretty sure the event picked up from there. That's what you gonna have to take over.
All right, well, man, there were I'm about to say it was the last night was these are people who are either on their last leg or we're attempting to get a good performance out of them. You know what I mean? Developing talent or seeing who's had enough chances at this point that's like taking up card space. So I mean, keeping that in mind, there were some no shows. You feel me? People didn't. That's a hell of a thing. First off, to not show up to your last chance, so that you won't be seeing those people on the card anymore. They had
Yes.
originally about 7 matches booked. They revised the flyer to be 5. Out of that, I think like 3 went down. It was a small card. Um, first off, they had Ray Sam versus Dirty Worm. How'd you feel about it, Dre?
Uh, not a not a great battle, man.
I can agree with that.
I don't listen.
I'm about to
It
say we keep
wasn't.
it honest over here, man. I understand I'm on the card coming up, but we still got the honest show.
Yeah, this is it wasn't a good showing for either party, man. I can't. After a while, it just got it wasn't interesting. I wasn't listening for real. I'm trying to be as PC as possible, but this is the only way I could put it, man. Yeah. I faded off after. I think maybe the first. No, the second battle, but I really don't remember none of the bars, man. It was just a bad performance, man.
I mean, I can agree with that. I mean, I felt Dirty Worm his first round was not very good. Ray Sam went in his first round. I mean, he made it debatable, but I still gave it to Worm first round, and then Worm second and third. He kind of picked up, but it didn't seem like either to me. It didn't seem like either of them really wrote anything. It seemed like it was damn near a freestyle, which isn't a good look considering that you had like a month to prepare for this shit. You know what I mean? And you didn't take it seriously. So I'm not sure if these will be uh, names you'll be seeing in the future. You know what I mean? But if so, you definitely get that shit together, get that shit right.
Yeah,
Um,
that's a super fact.
but next well, let me go ahead and skip that. Like I'm gonna save that. But about to say they had Big Facts versus Tiger Loke book. Tiger Loke didn't show. Uh, so that didn't go down. Uh, they had Walkstar versus Star Power. Walkstar didn't show up, but they gave Star Power a chance to spit his 3 rounds. You know what I mean? Just to listen. You know what I mean? Like to see, because I mean he did take his time to write this shit. You know what I mean? Like that's
Oh
only
yeah, I definitely understand what they're doing. You'll just go ahead and
and
matter of
you
fact,
want to see if he's good enough. You know what I mean?
didn't they let Street Hams do that and be on
Exactly.
bullpen? Yeah, so that's a common practice. You know, you wrote your bars. I'm gonna still
I'm
let
about to
you.
say ARP let Mr. Mills do it years ago. I don't remember who his opponent was, but he just didn't show up, and that's really what started the whole joint. But yeah, Star Power, he was all right with his rounds, man. You feel me? It wasn't there was a lot of stumbling, but I attribute that more to maybe nerves at the time. This being his first like real 3 round battle, you know what I mean? So he's got to get that under control. But the content
Right.
was all right. I wouldn't be mad at seeing his name on another card. You know what I mean? Um, Star Power obviously he didn't show up, or Walkstar obviously he didn't show up. He's not going to be on any of the other cards. That's already been taken care of. Um, I like I say, I commend the young man for still going through with his shit. But so next, let's see, they had Foot and Malik, man. That was the main event. Um, about to say, how'd you feel about it, Dre?
um, if I can remember this one,
What'd
I
you say, Dre?
think I'm trying to remember this one. Like I said, man, it was nothing memorable, and these battles just happened, man. I'm trying to think. I think Foot actually beat Malik, but I
Yeah,
can't remember. I'm pretty sure. Hey, listen, because like you know, I was kind of
preoccupied.
yeah, I was preoccupied with my daughter and shit. So at this time, I think this is when she was really tripping. Like, fuck what you doing, yo, give me attention. So I think I started fading away from the battle. But yo, let me know, yo, tell me what happened though, man, because I think I was really focusing on my daughter about this time.
Yeah. So, I had the way that I called it. First off, they had a dope ass face off, Dre. We listened to it here. I mean, how'd you feel
Oh
about the
yeah.
face off? By the way, let
Oh,
me
the
ask
the
you that.
face off was dope. The face off was super dope. You know what I'm saying? They talked that talk, and you know what I'm saying. It made me want to see the battle.
Yeah,
And then,
and then
go ahead.
and then Um, no, like to be honest, man, I was very hyped for this battle. You know what I mean? The guy Foot he came in there. His first battle it never dropped, but it was a one rounder versus the current EBL champion Lord Pujols. And I mean, he did good, yo. Some people had him winning. You know what I mean? So that's definitely not a bad thing to have on your resume coming in being a new guy on the block. You know what I mean? And
Oh
looking at
yeah, that's a fact.
our current EBL class that's in there, the talent pool is kind of looking a bit shaky. So I was like, okay, this might be the guy to give me my run for my money. This might have to be somebody I got to watch out for. And I mean, they sold the fight very well, which I love that. I love I love the face offs and shit, man. I'm a big proponent of selling the fight. I've always been
Oh
like
yeah.
that. But after when the battle happened, right? So first round, I feel like the first round is debatable. You know what I mean? I think I gave it to Foot. I felt he had a little bit more. You know what I mean? I feel like he had more substance. Malik was it seemed like he was freestyling. I'm almost positive he was freestyling throughout this battle. But I mean, unlike the previous battle, at least like, it was better. You know what I mean? The second round, Foot he had like a stumble, a choke, whatever you want to call it, kind of fucked him up. But he like he, even after that, Malik had like he had a crazy second round, man. He had a it was kind of shaking the building. It was well, I'm not going to spoil it 'cause that footage is going to come out, but basically, let me say that I think he got the second round clearly, and then the third round goes to Foot clearly because his third round was like some god level shit in comparison to what was going on that card. You feel me? And
Right.
then Malik's third, he just kind of I don't know what happened. His delivery kind of like broke down. It was just it was strange. I don't know how that happened, but I mean, so whoever you gave the first round to is whoever you gave the battle to. But that's one that might drop. I mean, both of these guys, they did their thing. You know what I mean? They're probably you'll be seeing them on cards in the future. I think it's a good. Maybe it's not there yet, but it's a good developing talent match. You know what I mean? Like these guys could be something. Given if they just fix these little couple of deals, so I wasn't mad at it.
Yeah,
But
that's a fact.
so and then they pulled a surprise one rounder out. We had Cali versus K Slim, man.
Yeah, I think I missed this one totally.
Two names that do not fit on this card by any stretch of the imagination. First off, um, but they did about what you'd expect. They showed why they are like the higher tier. I mean, it was arguably the best battle of the night. Um, even as a one round, I edged it to K Slim. But I think that they're talking about dropping that one as well, depending upon what the artist wants. But I fuck with it. You know what I mean? Overall, I'd probably give the event maybe like a 5 out of 10. I would say, and that's no hate, but I just like the all the battles that didn't go down. Truth and That Boy Nice did not go down either. That was a 1-rounder scheduled. It hurt the event, but the ones that did show up, I'm interested to see what they do in the future. But all right, Dre. So there's that. What else? Small league. Well, not small league, but smaller than the main league. Black Ice Cartel, Dre.
Oh
Quantum
yeah.
Physics versus Young Cannon.
Oh yeah. I'm ready to talk about this one.
How'd you feel about it? You go first.
Man, I got QP 2-1, and we're gonna walk through the battle. You know what I'm saying? After we give our predictions, though.
Yeah, I had watched 1, man. I think it was a dope performance. You know what I mean? This is kind of one of those battles that I really had forgotten that it happened. So when I saw the notification, I was like, "Oh, yo, what?" I was like, oh, "This could be something good." You know what I mean?
Yeah, it damn sure was too.
But go ahead, Dre. You started off. Tell me what you thought of the first round.
Um, First round, I think I gave it to QP. Um, but I think I only watched it once though. I think I need to watch it again. But I know they both had solid first rounds though. But I think I give it to QP the first round. How
Okay.
you call the first round?
I gave it to YK. I think YK just he had some good bars in there. You know what I mean? Like he just QP's delivery is difficult for me, man, because he's saying a lot of dope content, but it's very choppy. It's like that's his biggest flaw, but it also makes him unique. So I don't know if I can say that he needs to change it. But all right. So second round, Dre, how'd you call it?
Oh yeah, this is the round when QP started talking to YK's shoes.
His
And he
souls, if you will.
his souls. He talked to his soul. Hey yo, and it's all freestyle. It's all freestyle the whole round, yo. I loved it, man. I love the way. See, QP is an original hip hop head. He come back from the grind time. Sometimes you don't know who you battling. You got to come up with shit on the spot. So I like it's not it's kind of teetering on the being prepared and not being prepared. Or he might have had 3 rounds and just seen his shoes and said, "Yo, I just got to talk about these shits." And just use the skill. You know, some people got their skill for that on the spot shit like that. Like his R3 brother Bangs did the same thing to Bubba Ford that second round. He
With the
talked to
do
his dude.
rag and
He
shit.
talked to his do rag the whole fucking second round, yo. And I like shit like that. So I gave the second round to QP.
Yeah, I gave the second round uh to YK. I wasn't like I wasn't mad at what QP did, but I feel like he kind of dragged it for a little bit too long. And I mean, I said the same thing when Bangs did that shit. You know what I mean? And I fuck with Bangs heavy, but I after a while, like I don't know if the same approach becomes a little bit less effective. It's more of a shock value type of thing. Like it's damn, he's really roasting you. You know what I mean?
Did you see
But
the room though? Did you see the
yeah,
room's
I saw the
reaction?
room. Yeah, about to say
He was
they loved it.
entertainment.
It's the
Yeah, he
same
was
thing.
entertainment.
QP did the same thing to Chilla when he was talking to him about wearing those fucking leggings or whatever it was. But it was about to say it definitely hit. Just personally, I felt like YK had better content to me. I mean, I'm not mad. I think this is probably the round where you decide the battle. You know what I mean? Whoever you gave this one to is who won. In the third, me personally, I think QP might have took it kind of clear. Um, I'm not gonna say clear. I'm gonna say I felt he had a very strong case for it, you know what I mean. He was dropping bombs on him, and YK's third seemed kind of short
Yeah,
compared to.
that's a fact.
So
Yeah,
I got Young Cannon 2-1, but it's a dope ass battle.
well, Yeah, I had QP taking the 32, so I got QP edge 30.
Hey man, shut up, Dre. You can't like QP and not like out of here.
What do you mean, man?
They the same
All that
person,
shit.
except for one got a Bible.
They are not the same person.
They rap exactly the same.
No.
You know how many times people have told me, "Oh, Street Hymns is just a QP clone." Like, okay, all right,
Yeah, but
y'all.
then that's when the person and all that shit comes into play too, man. It does. Exactly who the person is, QP came time era, he got his stripes, he been in here, everybody know him, his pen been solidified. You know what I'm saying? And you fucks up. He's a regular person. You know what I'm saying? Street
Yeah, there's
hands.
definitely shit that happened to him.
Yeah, yeah. Like, he's a regular person. But I like the way you kind of work street hands in there anyway. But hey yo, so I guess we gonna have to agree to disagree about this one.
Oh
But I
yeah, I
definitely
mean,
I, I definitely got QP
but
winning
I
this
think the fans win in this case, though. You know what I mean? It's a dope battle you get to watch over and over again. It definitely has some dope replay value to me.
one. Oh yeah, me too, yo. I'll probably check this shit out before I knock out tonight. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I need to I need to hear again, man. I think that the first and the third I need to hear again. You never know, I might
Yeah,
change my mind. It might not be a 30. It could go the other
30.
way, but yeah, 30. It might not be a 30, but we'll see. I'm gonna
Hey,
check
yo,
it out
Dre,
again.
man. So, about to say the last thing that I want to bring up. I don't know if you got anything else, but Raise the Bar had their tournament recently, man. We're trying to get Raise the Bar. We're trying to get Icicle Sinatra. We're trying to get all these boys in the building, so we can have a big round table and chop it up about their feelings on the tournament, though. But they're doing their thing right now, trying to
Okay.
trying to get somebody for their number one contendership.
Yeah, we gonna I think we ought to wait a couple of days, man. We're gonna try to schedule something because I want to do it all at one time. I really don't want to do too many. You know what I'm saying? We give our predictions and then get them up here. I want it all to be right there, raw. You know what I'm saying? Have ice up here. We can all chop it up at one time or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. But I mean, they're still about to say we can still say this though. There was a couple of dope battles, couple of surprises, couple of people we weren't familiar with before, maybe.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. There's a couple of people that I did. It was some favorites, and then and some people like you said that I haven't seen before that has become a favorite now. We gonna talk about this. We probably gonna talk about this. Reach out so we can get at least a couple of the people from the Raise the Ball up here to chop it up with us while we do the recap.
Oh, all right. But yeah, I'm about to say I'm not mad at that. But yeah, that's all I got that I want to address. Dre, you got anything else?
Only thing I got is this night quill for this motherfucking cold.
Yeah, about to say I'm stuffy nosed in this whole thing. I'm sounding like Chilla Jones. It's all right though.
All right, man. Take us home, man.
Hey yo, man. KTL, 540 Dre, man, outside of Media Group. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man. About to say we out. We gonna be back though.
Peace.